Mr. Council, I am aware of intercept Gavalna. Your contention is the land claimed with the petition is not forming part of survey number 29 or 57. It is part of government land in 28. Issue a notice, conduct survey and fix the boundaries.
I have also applied for the survey.
Last back.
This was in 24 from.
This writ petition is filed. Rule unde babu. 2 నిమిషాలు ఉండి కదా సుబ్రహ్మణ్య గారు అది నీరు
Deeply obliged, my lord.
అనంతరం
61.
you can take a leave. It will take some time. Yes. It is
Hey, bolo dispose karo.
Question
9A.
seeking a direction to the respondents to interfere with the petitioner's peaceful question and the enjoyment of his land to the extent of 32 in survey number
61. This is our
survey number
lordship.
57 of Rajabura village, Selingapalli. ఏది చిత్రపురి కాలనీ ఎంత ఉందా రామచంద్రాయుడు చిత్రపురి కాలనీ ఎంత డౌన్ అన్న ఇది చిత్రపురి కాలనీ ఉంది కదా
అది ఫిలిం ఇండస్ట్రీ
దాని చిత్రపురి కాలనీ అంటారు అడుగుతున్నారు చిత్రపురి కాలనీ కింద గుట్ట ఉంది గుట్ట పక్కపండి ఆడ కడుతున్నారు కదా మీరు బిల్డింగ్ కదా ఇంకేముంది కదా ఖాళీగా
but they have the people will not have their land also. They have given it for road widening also.
We will examine, but I will follow
that survey. I am only seeking survey, demarcate and take action.
Not to interfere with the petitioner. Unless without conducting survey and demarcation and without following the due procedure of law, it is stated that petitioner is owner and possessor of 0.68 quintas land in survey number 29, holding 0.03 quintas in survey number 15 of Rajabura village. See, but when it comes to the prayer, you said the extent is 28 quintas, but it is stated by you it is only 16 quintas, 32 quintas. Come to the paragraph 1, Mr.
Yes.
Whether you are a owner for 16 quintas or 32 quintas.
That is allotted to 16 quintas allotted to the petitioner's family. Not total melody, it is 32 quintas.
How you are entitled for 32 quintas? What is the document you are having to share the 32 quintas?
That the lordship may melody. The
Page 14.
yes, that is the ORC.
Neredi Balaya is owner of 16 quintas. Neredi Gandaya is owner of 16 quintas. Neredi Gandaya sold this property, Jana Chaitanya Housing Limited. Neredi Balaya sold this property to some other persons. Ada land age undi Ramchandra Reddy. The genuine case anta Neredi Balaya anta valanta patadaarla adigile Kajaguda gida kindi pote malla land ko hilskeli Manikonda avutuliki road untadi jaagedu. He is only asking for survey, but you stated that you are owner for 32 quintas.
Yes.
But whereas you are owner for 16 quintas only.
The total extent not
There is no dispute that Pentaya is owner for 32 quintas.
yes.
And Pentaya is having 2 children, Balaya and Gandaya.
Yes, minute.
Gandaya has executed a sale in your favor to the extent of 16 quintas. How will you become an owner for 32 quintas in the absence of any sale being executed by Balaya?
Page 50.
Page 50.
Yes.
అరే నేను చెప్తూనే ఉన్నా కదా నేను చదవకుండా చెప్తున్నాను చదివి చెప్తున్నా అంటూ పారాగ్రాఫ్ 16 రా లాస్ట్ ఏం రాసిందో Maisaya son of Balaya were found to be in possession over the suit land as possessor in respect of 16 quintas in survey number so and so. How you become a 32 quintas?
Well,
you verify anyhow. I'm not passing any order.
That order melody lordship may see melody in the order of ORC. That is 32 quintas has been granted
there is
to
an
the
order being passed
that
by
is
the-
granted to Pentaya.
This 2010 an order has been passed by the revenue regional officer.
Yes.
While exercising powers under the provision of the Inams Abolition Act after conducting an inquiry
Yes.
to the extent of 16 quintas only, giving a certification in your favor.
No, 32 quintas has been ordered. My lordship may see me page 15 bottom below.
Here 15 కాదండి 16 government fine.
After due inquiry, the case has been examined with reference to the material available on record and the suit land as possession of in respect of 16 quintas and 3 quintas is situated at. Okay. 16 guntas only.
Then your prayer is 32 guntas. You verify. I am not passing any order. You verify and report on Monday. If you are adding any other document to the extent of remaining 16 guntas, I will it's post on Monday.
Instead of Monday, Millard, 4th, Millard, Tuesday, Millard, because 4th, 3rd I am.
Post immediately after motion list on Tuesday. Your case is item number? Yes, what is your case?
Release of the vehicle. Already judgment also I have enclosed.
Yes, again, my interim direction has prayed for. It is stated, item 62 here. Prima facie, I am not,
Right.
my opinion is not in,
But already.
for maintainability of the writ petition, since this court has already exercised its discretion and granted an interim order.
Yes,
I am also following this.
Yes, Lordship. Yes.
Yes, right. This writ petition is filed. Questioning the action of the seeking to declare the inaction of the respondents in granting interim custody of the vehicle SIFT reserve by registration number TS05 FM 00485 seized in crime number 21 of 2024 dated 12/1/2024 for the offences under section 8C read with 20B 2B NDPS Act 1985 as illegal, arbitrary and consequently played for appropriate purpose. It is stated that the petitioner is owner and possessor of the crime vehicle bearing number PS number PS05 FM 0485 seized under the provisions of NDPS Act 1985. It is also a case of the petitioner that he has filed an application on the file of the concerned magistrate seeking to release or give release of the interim custody of the said vehicle by the application number. Where is that court, criminal court order?
Criminal court, Lordship. This is High Court's order.
No, criminal court order earlier. You went to the criminal court also.
Criminal court order is 28, Lordship. Page
Page
number.
28. By criminal MP number 40 of 2024 in crime number 21 of 2024. 361. Under section 451 read with 457 IPC. It is stated said application has been dismissed. Said application has been dismissed on the ground. On the ground that the notification issued by the central government under the use of narcotics and drugs and psychotropic substances seizure and sold in Lungama, rules 2022 and rules 2022 wherein rule 16 under chapter 4 deals with the disposal of the property seized under NDPS Act shall be disposed in the manner determined under section 52A of the Act. Permitting the petitioner to take steps in accordance with section 52 of the Act, said application has been dismissed. The Land Council appearing for the petitioner. You have filed an application before the Drugs Disposal Committee.
Actual committee is not constituted. We have went
Land
up to
Council-
CP level
The
also,
Land
sir.
Council appearing for the petitioner submitted that the Drugs Disposal Committee
My
is
lords.
not constituted as per the provisions of as per section 52 of NDPS Act, as there is no alternative remedy to file an application under section 52 of NDPS Act. To file this present petition. The Land Council also relied upon the judgment of this court in the orders of this court in WP number 31712 of 2024, wherein this court in the similar circumstances has granted interim orders releasing vehicle for interim custody of the petitioner. Following the same, there shall be interim direction. Iде Rashi.
Yes.
High
May I
level.
please your lordships?
I dispose now. If you confine your limit to 16 meters, I will dispose. You must option right. Owner and possessor of land to the extent of 16 guntas in survey number 29. and 0.3 guntas in survey number 59 situated at Kazagoda village, Selingapalli mandal. It is also case of the petitioner that he has obtained building permit for construction of residential houses, residential construction of apartments. Any permission obtained from the municipal corporation? It is also it is stated that when the municipal corporation made efforts to dispose the petitioner from the dwelling unit of the residential house existing in the said survey numbers, the petitioner was constrained to file a petition by WP number so and so, and this court directed disposal of the said petition by its order dated. Where is that order? Page 26. Directing the respondents to court therein not to interfere with the position of the petitioner or subject matter without following due process of law. The grievance of the petitioner is, even after the directions issued by this court in the said petition, he is taking advantage of disputing the nature of disputing that the land, disputing the land of the petitioner is forming part of survey number 28. The revenue authorities are frequently interfering and causing inconvenience for enjoyment of the petitioner property. The land council appearing for the revenue, land council Mr. Ravinder appearing for the revenue, and the written instructions, placing written instructions as submitted. The petitioner is owner and possessor of the land to the extent of 16 guntas in survey number 29 and 0.03 guntas in survey number 57, which are abutting to the government land in survey number 28 of Kajagoda village. It is stated taking advantage of the abutting government land, open vacant land of the government. The petitioner is making efforts to encroach upon the government land. Which action, the said action on the part of the petitioner was resisted. Said action has been resisted by the respondents, but they are not interfering with the position of the petitioner in any manner. Be that as land council Mr. G. Ramchandra appearing land council for the Mr. G. Ramchandra is submitted to put a quietus to the litigation. The petitioner also made an application seeking for conducting of the survey. If the survey has been conducted after issuance of the notice to the petitioner and a demarcation and fixation of the boundaries, the dispute relating to the identification of the land could be put a quietus. Since there is a dispute with regard to identification of the lands claimed by the petitioner as are forming part of survey number 29 and 57 to the extent of 19 guntas, and whereas the respondent government is claiming that the petitioner is encroaching the lands in survey number 28, the respondent Tahsildar is directed to conduct a survey of the said lands forming part of the above survey numbers after issuance of notice to the petitioner and all other interested parties, and after localization of the land, fix the boundaries to the extent of the petitioner land as well as the government land, and protect the government land situated in survey number 28. Till such time, the respondents are directed, till the survey has been conducted and identification and boundaries have been fixed, the respondents are directed to maintain the status quo existing as and today in all aspects for the subject lands in dispute. Yes.
May I please your lordships?
Yes.
Item number 61, my lords. My lords, I have made a complaint to the police and the complaint discloses the content of cognizable offences, my lords.
Registering.
Non-registration of crime, my lords. Yes, my lords. My lords, my car also has been broken and my mother is aged 87, my lords.
No, I am not supposed to record all these things. I will direct
I'm just humble submission, that's all, my
I
lords.
will direct them to register crime.
Yes, my lords. Obliged.
Stated, this writ petition is filed questioning the action of the respondents for not entertaining, questioning the action of the respondents 23 for not registering the crime as per the complaint dated 18/1/2025 as illegal, arbitrary, and unconstitutional, and violation of Article 14 and 21 of the Constitution of India, and also violation of the guidelines of the Honorable Supreme Court in Lalta Kumari versus State of UP and prayed for this court appropriate reliefs. It is stated that the petitioner Who are you? Why there are disputes?
My lords, I had a small hand loan arrangement, oral arrangement with the accused, my lords. I am running an auditing.
It is stated that the petitioner
Sorry.
has obtained hand loan from one Niyati Venkata Satyanarayana Murthy. Petitioner. The condition of payment on the hand loan at the rate of interest, hand loan of rupees 5 lakhs, on the rate of interest of 2%. It is further case of the petitioner out of the said loan, hand loan amount, the amount of rupees 60,000, he paid for 12 installments, paid for 12 months, and thereafter disputes arose between the petitioner and the borrower and lender. The lender, instead of taking recourse to the approaching competent civil court for recovery of the said loan amount, has engaged the antisocial elements and threatened the petitioner and his mother with the dire consequences. Minister, by seeking to dire consequences. Minister, it is stated when the harassment of the said lender is not bearable, as is creating nuisance every day, there being no other option, the petitioner has filed a complaint on the file of the respondents dated 18/1/2025. The one counsel appearing for the petitioner vehemently stated the complaint filed by the petitioner would reveal commission of cognizable offences, and even after receiving the said complaint, the respondent police are not registering the case in terms of the provisions of CRPC and also as per the guidelines issued by the Honorable Supreme Court in Lalta Kumari versus State of India. Registered already.
No, well, I finding it.
Yes, it is stated by the Lalta Kumari appearing for the respondent as submitted. They have received the complaint. The said complaint is under preliminary inquiry as per section 173 subsection 3 of class 1. And soon after completing the preliminary inquiry, if the said complaint reveals any commission of cognizable offences, they will register the same in accordance with law and take steps. They will register and take steps in accordance with law. Recording the said statement that the complaint submitted by the petitioner is under the preliminary inquiry, and they will take appropriate steps after completion of the preliminary inquiry. This petition is closed.
One humble submission, lords. The respondents are trying to dilute the case by converting it into a non-cognizable offence. That is the only worry, my lords.
While if they have
My
diluted
lords.
the complaint non-cognizable, they are required to obtain necessary permission from the concerned magistrate.
Then I beg your lordships to grant me liberty to come back if I have any grievance.
You have to go before the magistrate company court.
Because there is a danger for my life, my lords, my family, women are involved, my lords, children. Humble submission, my lords.
Facts, I am not saying anything.
Yes, my
A
lords.
wrong impression being given to the counsels who are practicing in High Court for everything High Court. If a
I'm
complaint
sorry, my
has-
lords.
magistrate has not
It's-
been given a
I-
permission
I
or
apologize.
written saying that there is no offence of even for non-cognizable offences,
Apologies, my lords.
then you are entitled to question that report before the competent court by filing a private complaint. Now also, instead of filing, straight away would have been gone there.
But it's, this is a sense of urgency is there. He has already attacked my property and he's likely to attack my lives also, my lords. That's why I bothered, my lords. I'm deeply obliged.
Yes, Aniket Reddy and I, government.
Deeply obliged, my lords. Very, very grateful to my lords.